Well, hello, and thank you for watching this LinkedIn Q&A. Today, I'm very excited to talk to Gary Monti and to introduce him to you properly. If you've seen any of these videos before, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to lose eye contact because I'm going to read from my notes and make sure I'm doing this introduction absolutely properly. So Gary Monti is a change management consultant at the Center for Managing Change in Columbus, Ohio. And what Gary does, he helps small to mid-sized business. I can't talk and I don't edit. Let's try again. Gary helps small to mid-sized businesses experiencing issues associated with growth, get focused, get on track, and increase profitable growth. Thank you so much, Gary, for joining me today.
Oh, my pleasure, Petra. Thanks for having me.
I know we've been in touch online for so long. It's so good to finally be talking to you.
Yes.
But instead of making this into a very nice chit chat for us, let's make it valuable for the people watching. What is your LinkedIn question today?
Searching. How do you use LinkedIn to identify specific demographics that your business would match up with?
And what kind of demographics would you consider, to give our readers an idea?
Small to mid-sized businesses, continental United States, 200 employees or less.
Right. Okay, so let's dive into this, searching on LinkedIn. Now, for those of you like myself who don't have Sales Navigator, you have to be a bit more creative. So today, I'm only going to talk about what I know about search on a free LinkedIn account. If you log onto your LinkedIn, right across the top, you shall see a little box. Most people use this to type in a person's name, but you can also type in a keyword. If you do that, you get very, very broad results for your search. After you've done that, somewhere on the top of your screen, it says filters. If you click this, a whole new screen with options opens up, and you've probably seen it, Gary, but a lot of the people watching this video might not have experimented with this yet. So there's a lot of filters you can apply in the free LinkedIn search. It gives you chances to only get results for people working in a certain company or a certain location, and a lot more. If you see 5 suggestions, don't be fooled by this. These are either the last 5 things you search for, so with industry, the last 5 industries or the last 5 locations. And if you've never used the filters, then LinkedIn just puts anything there. But once you start typing in that box, a list drops down and you have way more options. However, to get the most out of your searches on a free LinkedIn account, I want to go back to the beginning, that search box on the top. Now, if you're old enough to remember the beginning of search engines, like two of us are, you might remember that Google also had just the one box. These days, you can go to Google Advanced and you can say, I don't want this in my results. I do want that in my results. Back in the day when we didn't have this, we had to use something called Boolean expressions. And you might want to Google this, but a Boolean expression is like an Excel formula. And I love Excel almost as much as I love LinkedIn. And this allows you to have a way more focused keyword, because instead of looking for account manager, it gives you every profile with account, everyone with manager, you put it in quotation marks to make it one phrase. But we can also use and, which means my search results need this and that. You can use or, so people Google that a little bit, but always start your search with a bit of a search string created with some Boolean expressions, because that already makes your search way, way, way more specific. And then you go into these LinkedIn filters to narrow it down with the specific demographics that you're looking for. Was that any help, Gary?
Yes. And I look forward to the recording.
Yes, so it might be, like I said, a little while until you see this one. So people, if you thought you learned something here, or you're just curious who Gary Monti is anyway, I'm going to introduce him once more, but this time I'll also tell you about his website, which means You know it. Eye contact is going to disappear, and I'm going to go to my notes. So if you want to find out more about Gary Monti, that's Monti, so you can look him up on LinkedIn. The other thing is you can go to his website. Now, at the beginning of the video, I told you he works for the Center for Managing Change. Remember that, because the website, it's sort of center change without any vowels in it. And I'm going to spell it out for you. It is CTRCHG.com. And that is where you can find out more about Gary Monti. Thanks for watching.